Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to the series on the 18,000 mile 1985 300D. Now on the website, I have 7 videos showing every single detail of what has been done to this vehicle. So please go on the website, woodsandbarclay.com, and you can watch all those videos and it'll answer any questions you have. So let's go ahead and start the final walk around. Okay, just like I do in all my videos, I'm gonna walk around the vehicle and read off the list of everything that was done to this car. New ball joints. Valve adjustment was done. I installed a new valve cover gasket. I installed new front ATE brake calipers. You can actually see them there. I don't think I recorded installing those brand new brake calipers, but yes, those are in fact new. New ATE front brake calipers, new ATE brake hoses. I re-greased and repacked the wheel bearings. I replaced the capacitors in the clock. I installed a new Hirschman antenna mast, installed a new antenna grommet. This is right here. I replaced the OVP relay fuse. The OVP relay makes your RPM gauge work. I installed new sway bar end links, a new hood pad. I serviced and recharged the R12 air conditioner. I replaced the air conditioner ETR switch. The ETR switch, it triggers your compressor to shut off if your evaporator freezes up or if the air conditioner starts to freeze up. I replaced that because the one that was in the car appeared to be stuck. I installed a new genuine Bosch monovalve insert. I installed new shifter bushings, replaced the rubber fuel hose from the tank to the hard lines. Did an oil and filter change, power steering fluid and filter change, brake fluid flush, differential serviced, new main fuel filter, new braided fuel return lines. Scott professionally detailed. He buffed and polished the paint. We degreased the engine compartment, installed a new battery, installed brand new tires, and a new set of powder coated wheels. Now this car also comes with the original wheels and the original tires from 1985. I'll show those later. So let's go ahead and zoom in on some of the details. I think the sun is going down behind these trees, so we're not going to get any horrible shadows. I'll really get to show off the beautiful interior on this car. And what you're looking at is this is the lowest mileage 300D we have ever seen at the shop. It's also, I think, the best color combo. This is smoke silver with black interior, and it's MB-Tech's interior. And guys, this is 100% original paint. Here, look at the reflection of my shop there. Scott did a great job polishing and waxing the car. He just finished it up today, actually. It doesn't get any better than that. Those are the original Bosch, made in Germany, headlight bezels. Of course, the bumper has been polished. Scott used chrome polish on the bumper. The anodized aluminum trim. I mean, look at my reflection right there. That's as good as it gets. You see how bright the colors are in the logo? There's no sun fade. Guys, this lived in a garage and it only has 18,000 miles on it. Again, Bosch, made in Germany. Those are the original headlight bezels. No rock chips or anything up here on the original paint. That is extremely rare. I don't see many cars that don't have at least 1 or 2 rock chips. Now I did powder coat and install some brand new bunt wheels, and those are also brand new Toyo tires. Of course, it also comes with the original bunt wheels and tires from 1985. I'll show you that. I left all the original owner's stickers on here. Now, Mercedes actually installed this. That's on the original glass. You can see original glass. That's the Mercedes logo. All the chrome on this car is beautiful. The gasket absolutely does not need to be changed. That gasket is like new condition. And this is some of the nicest anodized aluminum trim you'll ever see on one of these cars. I would say it's like new condition. All of the trim up here, the black moldings. Yeah, I can't really think of a nicer 300D than this one. Looks like there is a little ding or something right there. Not sure if you can even see it in the camera. All of the side moldings, flawless condition. There's no dings. It's not faded, no sun fade. There's the new grommet that I installed for the antenna. Also original glass back here. Let's take a look up here on the roof. Also, you can see the sunroof gaskets, beautiful condition. That gasket is perfect. Let's walk around here to the back of the car. Taillight housings, you know, Scott polished and cleaned all those. The rear bumper is beautiful. All this chrome has been polished. Also, there was lots of, we removed the emblems and cleaned under the emblems. And there were all the old Star magazines, and a lot of these came with the car. The original dealer brochures. There's for the 85 model. This is for your, there you go. Then this is your like upholstery interior colors. All this stuff is still with the car. And also all of the owner documents. And I'll take those out. We'll go through those later. Here, let me move these out of the way and I'll show you underneath here. This is the original spare. You can see on the assembly line they put that orange dot, that orange sticker, to denote that this goes in the trunk. It has never been out of the trunk. You can see lug bolts have never been installed on this. That is the original spare tire, the Continental from 1985. Original lug bolt hang tag, toolkit. I mean, this is what it would have looked like when it shipped in 1985. Of course, all the rubber, all the gaskets back here, perfect condition. Nothing's dry rotted. Nothing's worn out. Everything works on the car 100%. I've completely gone through everything. Still has the original stickers in the fuel door. God, it even has a zinc plating still on the little cap holder. That's the little holder where you can put your fuel cap when you're filling up. The little rubber bumper still intact. One of the nicest 300Ds in the world, 18,000 miles. Let's go ahead and look at the interior. It's a great shot from the passenger side here. Let me remove this. That's an extra steering wheel cover. We clean the steering wheel and we always wrap them. Still has all of the plastic moldings around the door, and you can see there's no wrinkles in it. All the gaskets, perfect condition. They're not dry rotted, they're not torn. Door panels look great, and guys, every 300D I have ever seen, even one with 18,000 miles, will have wrinkles in the door panels. That's how these cars age. Of course, we vacuumed, shampooed, cleaned all the carpets. The seats are immaculate. Need to get some lint off of here. Forgot to wipe that off of there. The dash, that is a flawless, original, crack-free dash. That's what they look like if they're stored in garages and taken care of. All of the wood, that's the original wood. I have not refinished any of this wood. 100% crack-free, like new condition. That's as good as it gets. The owner did have a aftermarket alarm system installed, and that's to enable or disable that alarm system. I just left that in there. Now, all the original books and manuals and then some are in the glove box. We'll go through all that in a minute. Also, these switches here, those were related to that original alarm system. I have them both set to off. And like I said, that stuff probably does not work anymore. Let's take a look in the back seat. You can see the seat back nets. There's no sagging. They're still tight. All the carpets have been cleaned and vacuumed back here. Back seats. I seriously doubt anyone ever sat back there. And if we go back here, oops, sorry, I got my fingerprints right there. I need to wipe those off. See the moldings around the windows? These are not wrinkled. A lot of times these wrinkle with age, guys, on just about every 123 chassis that I've seen. They're not on this car. The gaskets are beautiful condition. All of the wind lace around the doors. That's like a felt material. It's almost like a pool table felt almost. All of the B-pillar piping is still intact. No rips and tears in the B-pillar piping. Let's walk around to the driver's side. Also, watch how the doors shut. All these are, so the door strikers, see this little rubber tab here? Those little rubber tabs are all fully intact. You'll often see people have to slam the door on a 300D, and that's because the little rubber tabs have broken off and you have to replace them. They're all fully intact on this car. Let's walk around here to the driver's side. Here, let me stand over here so you can see this driver's seat. That's as good as it gets. There's no wear, no tears in the MB Techs. That would be showroom mint condition. Especially if you look right here, the side bolster, that's where the wear is on most cars, and there is zero on this car. Again, all the wind lace, it's not faded, not torn. B-pillar piping, not faded or torn. There you go, you can see the mileage right here. 17,981 miles. And go watch the test drive video. The odometer rolls over correctly. Everything works 100%. No tricks here. This is a legit 18,000 mile vehicle. All the little icons on the window switches, they're not rubbed off from use. Often you'll see the driver's side gets rubbed off. That's the original Becker radio. Go ahead and pop the hood and show you under here. Show you this back seat here real quick and this driver's door. You can see the no wrinkles in the molding around the window. The gasket is perfect. Again, you got your normal wrinkles in the door cards. That's just what happens with these cars with age. I don't think I've ever seen one without wrinkles. That would be mint condition, guys. Of course, the first aid kit is back here. It's got the original first aid kit in here. There it is. Rear package tray has not faded. There's no sun fade anywhere on this vehicle. It's because it was never parked in the sun. Headliner, perfect condition. Wind lace over here, also perfect condition. Let's go up here and take a look in the engine compartment. Guys, that is what an original, extremely low mileage 300D engine looks like. And of course, I replaced the hood pad. The original one was on the car when I got it, but it was just starting to deteriorate and come down, so I put a new hood pad on there. You can see all the Cosmoline wax that was sprayed from the factory. This yellow waxy stuff is still on the car. It's different for all cars. Sometimes they spray it on here, sometimes they spray it over here. I guess it's when the guy was on the assembly line, wherever he chose to spray it that day. There's a number 64 written back there. I don't know if that means that was the 64th valve cover produced that year. I don't know. All the original factory markings are on the hoses. And none of these hoses need to be replaced, guys. They're all in outstanding condition. See the zinc plating? Still on all the brackets, on the hoses. That's as good as it gets. See the air filter housing lid? Like new condition. There's also, over here, there's the original coolant hang tag. This was put here, let's see, February 19th, 1985. The cooling system is protected with antifreeze to 23 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty cool. You don't see that every day. All the original stickers are still on the cowling. There's the original R12 AC sticker. There's your valve adjustment sticker. Looks like when the AC was serviced previously, someone put a sticker that said the AC has a leak detecting dye that was added. That looks like it was 1999 that sticker was put on here. Yeah, 1999, September 7th, 1999. Pretty amazing. Let me go ahead and fire it up. I'll do a blow-by test, even though, of course, a car like this would never have any blow-by. Show you the glow plugs work. Now it's warm weather here, so they're only gonna glow for a second. Let's see, ready? Glow plug light. You can see we have a cold engine. Oh, also note the time. It's coming up on 6 o'clock here. I did repair that clock. Let me go ahead and shut off the engine. Should shut off within 2 seconds. There we go, shut off in like half a second. That shows that it's a healthy vacuum system. Also, here's that, this was, I guess, a dealer installed alarm system. I don't even know if this will still work, but that's what the switch on the dash is. I just didn't want to remove it. I wanted to leave this car exactly how I found it. All right, let's go in the car. I'll show you that all the functions and features work correctly. The seat is extremely comfortable. It's not worn out or leaning like you would find on most old diesels. There's the glow plug light. All the lights correctly work. Our AC, I recharged it with R12. Works fantastic. All the center vents correctly open. When you switch the heat, they correctly close. I'm actually gonna turn that off so it's not blowing in the camera. Let's go ahead and do the vacuum door locks. I'm gonna lock the driver's side. You can see those both locked. The fuel door and the trunk also correctly locked. Let me go ahead and unlock the driver's side. See how quick they were? That's a healthy vacuum system. Let's go ahead and do the front and rear windows. That's about as good as it gets. Let me do this one over here, see if I can hold the phone over my shoulder. Let's see, let's do the radio. Let me hop out. I'll put up the antenna. I did put a new antenna mast in it. Let's turn this down. Put up our antenna. Tune to a station, there we go. 101.5. See the stereo signal correctly comes in. The antenna went up. That's a new antenna mast. I haven't lubricated it. Let me go ahead and shut off the radio. I'll show you that it goes down correctly. Oh, also, the speakers, the fader, correctly faded the sound to the back, and this fades it to the front, and then this is in the center right there. Let me go ahead and turn this off. You can see our antenna correctly goes down. Everything works on the car, 100%. Let me show you the electric side mirror. Also, this is something cool. Most 300Ds, this is pretty stiff and hard to turn. Look how easy this one turns. It's like brand new. Sometimes those have to be taken apart and lubricated. Of course, we have an electric mirror here. I'm going to go down, back up, out, in. All of that works correctly. Let's see, the sunroof. That's been lubricated. Works correctly. You can also see the wind dam correctly came up here, and watch the wind dam shut when I close it. See how fast it is? Watch the wind dam there. Here we go. Just shut. Interior lights work. Oh, there are no cracks in the surround around the mirrors. This is so common to get cracks in these because they're, it's a plastic. Here, let me switch hands here. Beautiful condition. Yeah, look at that. It's perfect. I have to replace those so often on these cars because they crack. Let's see, I'll show you the glove box light. There we go. We'll get all these books and manuals out. I'll put them in the trunk. We'll go through those in a second. Let's see, what else can I show you? I'll pull it into the shop and show you that all the gauge lights work and all of these lights work on all your buttons and switches. Also, take note of the clock. Before I pull it back into the shop, remember it was what time it was early in the video. The clock is 100% working. And there are 2 keys with the car. Okay guys, I have pulled back in the shop. I have all the lights out. I just wanted to show you that our gauge cluster lights correctly work, and all of the lights down here on the dash, the radio, and all the window switches correctly light up. Also, the dimmer switch, we can dim the lights or we can brighten the lights. The dimmer switch works correctly. There's our high beams there, low beams, and I'll put on, there's the fog lights. You can see it turns yellow up there. And if I turn the key, I can show you the blinker and show you the blinker there, and show you the hazards. And you can also see all the warning lights lit up. I'll go ahead and crank it here. And you can also see the light was showing for the reserve tank to show that that still works. Everything works correctly. Just wanted to show you guys that. Also, if I hit the switch for the rear light back there, that correctly comes on and off. So this is pretty incredible. These are the original wheels and tires that came on the car. These are from 1985. You can see these are the original Continentals from 1985 with the original bunt wheels in like brand new condition. These also come with the vehicle. Now, of course, I took them off and put a brand new set of tires and had some wheels powder coated and installed on the car, because yeah, that's just too nice. And you don't want to drive on a 1985 tire. So, but the car was actually sitting on these when I picked it up, and you know, you could install them if you wanted to go to a car show, to like a concourse car show event, and have the original wheels and tires. So these actually fit in the trunk. You can fit all 4 tires in the trunk, so I will pack those in the trunk of the vehicle. All right, I just wanted to show you all of the documents. These are all the original documents that you know, shipped from Mercedes with the car. Here's the new car pre-delivery inspection. This was done, looks like February of 1985. It's kind of hard to read. There's their pre-delivery inspection where they checked out everything. Warranty booklet. Oh, this is the original VIN plate that has the original owner's name on here. Here we go. I don't know if you can make that out in the video. That's the original owner. This is an extra leather pouch if yours breaks, that on the original key. Maintenance book, owner's manual. Oh, so he has 2 maintenance booklets because he ordered, it looks like he ordered another set. I'm not sure why, or maybe Mercedes sent him 2 sets, because they also sent this parts catalog. This is every single part on the car exploded out into details. Pretty wild. There's your cruise control operation. There's your climate control operation. Roadside assistance program. Those are the original sales brochures with the color chart for your upholstery, and just for the, there's the car right there, 1985. These are all the original registrations from the original owner. Looks like there's some other Mercedes original documents here. I guess this is the data card that tells all the options from the factory that were on the vehicle. And of course, here's the original plastic bag that all of this stuff goes in here. I'll pack this all up and put it back in the glove box. Oh, here's a letter. There we go. There's a letter from Mercedes. I guess this is the letter. Oh yeah, June 6, 1990. This is a letter he got introducing the 2.5 turbo diesel and the 350 STL. Also, there was a letter, it looks like, where he subscribed to all the Star magazines. This is May 1985. Mercedes magazines. Yeah, that's what, I guess that's what all these original Star magazines are. So no lack of documentation. There's some, I guess these are some oil change receipts down here. Guys, there's so much stuff. You can have fun going through all this yourself, but let me button all this back up and put it in the glove box. That black interior, that's as good as it gets. I love it. I love a black interior car. Looks absolutely amazing. Well guys, that is it for the walk around video for the 1985 300D with 18,000 miles on it. Lowest mileage, nicest 300D that we've ever received at the shop. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you go to the website, woodsandbarclay.com, there are 7 videos showing all of the details, showing me doing the work on the car, and you can go watch it being done. So please go check that out. Hope you enjoyed this walk around video. We'll see you next time.